Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Elden Ring, let's continue on with my Perfumer build, which is partly a Nier reincarnation Leon cosplay. On the last livestream, I entered the DLC for the first time, and I picked up 4 types of the bottles as weapons, and then one of the Ash of War for specifically the bottles. I was satisfied with that, so I return now to the base game. And then I'm going to progress through this, and then when I get to the end of that, then I'll return to the DLC. But here I'm going to go against this tree guardian, I think it is, so that I can get more tears for the psychic flask. And we're going to use the fire bottle here, which this guy's weak to. Take him down very quickly. And then this will give us the cracked tier for the Magic, Lightning, and Holy. And then Magic and Lightning, I have 2 bottles that will benefit from that. So that's why I went for him. Okay. There's going to be some crazy ordering here, but we'll go against Astel next. I did end up advancing the quest for Ronnie. Mostly because I wanted the Magic Scorpion charm to raise the damage of like the frost bottles if I use that. But if I ever wanted to get the Tish summon, for example, doing this would open up that. But also, I just really like playing Astel. He's one of my favorite boss fights to go against. I wouldn't say I'm a master at him, but I don't feel intimidated by him at all. But I'll summon Latina, really like her in this fight. And then I'm going to use the poison bottles here. Not in the hopes of poisoning him, but because it will do physical damage. I think this Astel has resistance to all of the other elements. Lightning, magic, and fire. So we'll pick the one without the element. Okay, he grabbed me, but still alive somehow. I'm wearing some heavier armor here. And then this poison bottle doesn't do a ton of damage, actually. But it has kind of a nice kind of spread AoE. So it's a little bit forgiving in hitting Astel. So yeah, 300 damage there. Not amazing, but I feel confident enough in dodging his attacks that we can kind of play the long game here. And then get a little bit of distraction from Latina with her arrows. And then for talismans, I'm using the magic resistance, and I'm using the bottle damage up talisman. And I think I'm using the Erdtree Favor, give me a little bit of equipment load. And we are getting hit by Astel, but not terrible damage, so I don't have to heal very often. Okay, here comes the ultimate attack, but we can just roll into him. Pretty much no damage there. Do the charge attack. Alright, this is like a pulse AoE. We can dodge that. And little by little we'll do damage on the boss. Here comes another pulse attack. I always get hit by the last one for some reason. Yeah, I've seen people say like don't lock on in this fight, but I feel like locking on really helps me. Alright, super laser, dodge that. And Latina still hanging in there. Alright, we staggered, or broke the stance of the guy, but we don't get critical hits using bottles, so we'll just do a charge R2. Alright, here comes another pulse attack. Again, get hit by that last one. Oh, and then my flasks, they are fully upgraded. And I don't need the blue flasks at all for this battle. Just the buffs in the beginning, and then just regular attacks from the rest of the fight. Okay, and we'll take him down. Not bad at all. Oh, and then I'm starting to put runes into my dexterity stat. Because all of the bottles will scale off of dexterity, and then maybe another stat. So, yeah, if I take my dexterity to 50, or maybe later 80, that will help my perfume bottle damage overall. Okay, next let's go against Renala. And then here we'll use lightning bottles. Typically magic users are maybe least resistance to lightning, so yeah. And when I get a chance, I will summon the Dung Eater, which I have loved using in this run. It's the first character where I've actually successfully unlocked him, so really taken advantage of him. It's just funny that Leon, like the most pure character from Nier Reincarnation, would team up with kind of the most impure character from this game, but the juxtaposition amuses me, so we'll go with it. Alright, and then I am two-handing the bottles, or rather I have like a lightning bottle in each hand, so get some good attacks in there. But yeah, good area of effect, I feel like, with the bottles. And we get a running attack there, that one looks pretty cool. And then the lightning bottles will also scale off my faith, which is one of my higher stats, so yeah, decent damage here. And we'll get the clear on Renala. Okay, and then I went to the top of Renala's Divine Tower, and then I got the Scar Mark, or whatever it is, gave it to Fia, and then we can enter her Dream, and then fight Fortisax. No reason to fight Fortisax, but I just think he looks cool and I enjoy his fight, so we'll go against him here. This time I am dual-wielding the fire and then the frost bottles. So here I'll be using the L1 to do the kind of the double attack there, and then we can summon the Dung Eater again. And then through all of these fights, I'm totally forgetting to use the special Ash of War for the bottles. We'll use that in the next and then final battle for this video. But yeah, this is one of the few dragon fights where we can't summon the Torrent, the steed. So lots of running around. And then the costume I'm wearing here is the Perfumer's costume, without the legs. This is one of my favorite looks for Leon. And I just like the various Perfumers' costumes in general in this game. I started to really like them in with the Akeha build, but I'm using them again here. But yeah, this boss has kind of a lot of like lingering AoE stuff, like the Death Blight or lightning bolts, and once in a while AoE fire attacks. So, and the swipes there, of course. Okay, that was a big kind of spread lightning attack, but we just happened to be standing where the kind of the spreading lightning didn't go. And yeah, just using regular attacks, mostly on his legs. But yeah, super cool looking boss. Here's maybe another AoE wave red lightning. Okay, that time we got hit. If we're far away, that's going to be easier to dodge, but I want to stay close. I can dodge like big smack attacks like that one there. Tail attacks too, maybe easier to dodge. Alright, there's big fire, but it's all going towards the front, so that's easy to dodge. Alright, who's going to get the last hit? Me or Dung Eater? I'm pretty far away, so maybe Dung Eater. Oh, might have been me. Okay. Alright, so there's the clear there. Okay, last fight of the video. Let's go against Morgott. And then this is going to open up a lot more of the late game. And I'll get access to the bell bearings for the smithing stones, so I can upgrade these bottles. All of these bottles are sitting around like level 12 or something, so that's part of the reason why we're not getting a lot of damage from them. And then here, I'm going to use just the fire bottles, I believe. So we'll do some buffs on myself, we'll two-hand the bottles, and then summon Dung Eater again. Oh, and then this time I have the Ash of War, the Rolling Sparks equipped, so we can try it out here. The Rolling Sparks Ash was the one that was like super bugged. Or maybe it wasn't bugged, there was just an exploit that we could do. But if you use the Ash of War, it goes out in a straight line and it goes like boom, 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 boom. But the exploit was that if you didn't lock on, if you just aimed at the ground where the boss was standing, then like the various explosions would not be spread out in a line, they would all just go into one place. And so that's how people were getting like, you know, tens of thousands of damage in. They nerfed that so that it no longer does that. Okay, here we're using the Ash of War, we can see it goes out straight. But yeah, if that exploit were still available, I would not use it, because I don't want to one-punch bosses, I want to actually go through them. But yeah, this Ash of War is pretty great for perfume bottles, actually, because they have nice AoE, but they don't have a lot of range. And then we can't really equip other Ashes of War to them. A lot of Ashes of War don't work with these bottles. And so that means like no ranged attacks with the bottles, except with this Ash of War, so that's perfect actually. Okay, and there goes the boss Morgott. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Fire Giant is next, I think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.